Alrighty guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at part 2 of the process you'll take when you're creating an LGP design. And yeah, this will be for TruCUT RDWorks. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now this is probably going to be the last video for the mini series, or I can't call it quite a mini series, it was quite a long series, but yeah, thank you guys for joining. I do appreciate it. This was, in my opinion, a bit more of a boring topic, but in future we'll be covering some more exciting things again. Now previously we looked at setting your outline shape in that, and then also the width and all of that of your actual shapes that's going to be cut out. So we made it lines, set the spacing. And once you're done with all of that, you want to come here to the output tab. So this will be the middle tab on your LGP feature. Then what I want to do is set my speed. I'm going to set this to 100, and then also I want to set the power if I'm using the minimum and maximum, and if I'm using two lasers, I want to set them both. Something to keep in mind before we carry on with this is hopefully by now you've done some test cuts for your LGP. So maybe just making a rectangle with a few engravings and an outline that you're just going to cut through. So you know what's the right value, so you make sure your outline cuts right through the perspex, and your engraving is deep enough so it still looks good but it doesn't go right through. Then once you've done those tests on something insignificant, then you can always go here and set these values accordingly. So the first one we're looking at is the engrave. So we want to set this to the values you set for your engrave. We've obviously got some other options you can look at, like scan, precision, backlash, delay on if blower is on, and so forth, or is blower on. You can also rotate it. So we'll be setting this first. Then you want to set your outline cutting. So this will be the cut through, you can say. So set these values according to what you've set it in your test. Maybe in my case it will be about 50-50. Just set both of them. And then yeah, so that is then you'll be setting these ones. And then if you wanted to do a raise, it's here at the bottom, but I'm going to leave this just at 1. You can always go create LGP after that, and then I would recommend before you play with these settings we go to preview. Click preview, and then you can do your whole simulation like we covered before, just to make sure everything is fine. Now the next few settings, depending on the process you want to take. So if you're going to be cutting straight to your cutter, you want to obviously make sure position is right. Then we go and want to set this to a web address, and then what you want to do is you can just go start, pause, continue, or stop. So you can cut it just straight from your program. Otherwise, what we can do is you can always, with the addresses set right, you hit download, and this will upload it to your machine. So if you want to cut it straight from your machine, you can do it that way. Another way we can do that is we go to the IP, set it to USB, and then you go save view file. And then this you want to head to the USB, save it there, and then you manually upload it to your machine via USB. So one is you can go straight from your program. The other one you want to do, so the download or the save to, make sure your port is set right, and then you can do it from your actual machine. Then if you wanted to put a border, you can obviously do the go scale, cut scale, which we will leave because we already have a nice border here enabled on our actual design. And then yeah, the last thing we can look at normally is export LGP. So let's say you want to actually do it from your program and not the feature itself, then we'll be using the export LGP design. And then lastly here we've got the save parameters. So if you're going to be doing multiple projects with the same parameters, then I would say go save parameters. You can just open it with that. But yeah, otherwise that covers our little mini series. So once again, thanks guys for joining, I appreciate it. If we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover. And you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in a mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.